Chapter 11. Quiver with Fear. Please, someone help me! Silas hung on for dear life and screamed again. His knuckles had turned white, and soon they started to slip. He hoped anyone, would hear him. But the main campground was far away. He was in the middle of nowhere. Please, the bridge, help me! His voice echoed through the ravine, then died out. He was alone. Nobody was coming for him. His feet dangled precariously over the gulch. He didn't dare look at the sharp rocks below. I'm sorry. Please help me. His voice came out raw and shaky. Soon, even his voice would give way to whispers. Just like that, he realized the whole adventure was a mistake. He was and would always be a scaredy cat. If he lived through this, which was looking less likely with every second that passed, then he would never do anything foolhardy to prove he was brave again. He focused on holding on for as long as he could, even though he barely had any feeling left in his fingers. Snap! Another piece of rope broke, making the bridge shudder and sway. Silas almost lost his grip. He glanced over. The rope was almost half gone, but then he heard the trampling of feet, followed by a shocked voice. Silas! Oh no! It was Natasha. Timothy, go get help! He heard footsteps running away, and then Natasha approached the bridge, careful to stay on solid ground. She scooted as close to the edge as she could get it without falling. Hold on, Silas. Timothy is getting help. Just don't let go. You've got to hang in there. Please, Silas gasped. Hurry, I can't hold on much longer. They're coming. Just hold on, she said. You're not falling on my watch. Her voice, steady and warm, was like a lifeline tossed to save him. It gave him more strength than he knew he had. He clung to the rope even as his fingers tingled and burned. The pain was terrible. He felt like such a fool for trying to prove that he was brave. Now here he was, about to plunge to his death. But if the fall didn't kill him, his fear certainly would. Can you die from total mortification? He wondered dimly. Stars danced in front of his eyes. A few terrible minutes later, Timothy reappeared with Silas's dad. Oh no, Silas, Dad said when he saw him hanging there. Hold on, I'm coming to get you. The sound of his voice reached Silas, who dangled halfway across the bridge. Dad, hurry, I can't hold on much longer. Wasting no time, Dad started across, grasping onto the rope and stepping from board to board, even though the bridge was twisted sideways. Each step made it sway precariously. Dad, be careful, Silas whimpered, worried for his father. It's dangerous. Son, just worry about holding on, Dad said, inching closer. I'm going to save you. In that moment, as he fought to stay conscious and not let go, Silas felt grateful for his father. Sure, they clashed sometimes, but there was no doubt his dad loved him. There was nothing his father wouldn't do to save his family, including moving them all the way to Arizona. Finally, Dad reached him and pulled him up. Silas clung to his father in the fiercest hug of all time. Hold on tight, Dad said. I'm getting you off this bridge. Holding on to Silas, his father made his way back across the bridge. Snap! Another strand broke loose, making the bridge drop another foot. Oh no, Silas said. Watch out! Their feet dangled over the ravine. He could see fear flash through his father's eyes, something that he never witnessed before. That scared him more than anything else. Silas clung to his shoulders as his father tried to speed up and get across the bridge. They didn't have much time before the whole rope snapped. Only one more foot to go, and then his father pushed him onto solid ground. Silas felt hands grab him. We've got him, the twins said. Silas collapsed into the sand, feeling relief. White stars danced in his vision, and his breath came out in strangled gasps. But he was safe. His father had saved him. Dad, hurry up, he said, sitting up and watching as his father made the last few steps. He'd pushed Silas out ahead of him to save him first. The bridge swayed as his father was about to step off the bridge when snap, snap, snap. The rope on the other side of the bridge broke off and sent his father plunging far below. No! Silas screamed helplessly, watching as his father plummeted through the air into the deep ravine. His dad landed on the jagged rocks, crying out in pain. A horrible crack rang out. Then he went silent. That was worse than him screaming. Way worse. Silas peered over the edge as the twins yelled for help and ran back toward the main camp. His father lay across the rocks at a strange angle. He wasn't moving. Come on, Dad. Get up, Silas yelled until he lost his voice. Overhead, the vultures circled lower, as if sensing the promise of death in their midst. His dad hadn't roused, and his leg looked bent at a bad angle. Feeling guilty, Silas backed away in horror. This was all his fault.